Every day, billions of people perform a simple morning ritual. They squeeze toothpaste onto a brush, scrub their teeth, and rinse. It feels clean. But for years, some toothpastes contained something that had nothing to do with dental health. Tiny, hidden plastic beads. These tiny plastic particles, barely visible to the eye, are designed to be rinsed away. Once they go down the sink, they slip through wastewater systems and head out into the wider world. So we must ask, when we brush, are we cleaning our mouths or flushing plastic into the planet? These particles were intentionally added to personal care products like face scrubs, body washes, and toothpaste. They were introduced to provide a certain texture, assist with polishing, or simply make the formula look more advanced. But these colorful specks were not minerals or sugar. They were solid plastic. Because they were part of rinse-off cosmetics, they went straight from our bathroom sinks into the local municipal wastewater networks. A healthy daily habit was quietly carrying an unexpected environmental footprint right under our noses. Microbeads are tiny, manufactured plastic spheres, usually measuring less than 1 millimeter across. Historically, they have been made from common synthetic polymers like polyethylene, polypropylene, or polystyrene. For decades, manufacturers used them to create a smooth, appealing texture, or a visually high-tech look in toothpaste tubes. To the average consumer, these tiny beads looked perfectly harmless, even beneficial. After all, if a product is sold on a grocery store shelf, we naturally assume every ingredient is safe and fully approved. But the real issue wasn't what happened inside the mouth. It was the journey that began the moment we spat. Once you rinse and spit, the wastewater travels deep into the municipal sewer system. Modern treatment plants are highly sophisticated. They are engineered to filter out large objects, settle heavy organic matter, and treat biological contaminants. However, engineered plastic microbeads present an entirely different challenge. Microbeads do not dissolve like common salt, and they do not biodegrade quickly like organic food waste. They are engineered to be extremely durable. Because they are so incredibly small, a significant portion of these particles can evade filtration systems completely, slipping silently into nearby rivers, lakes, and eventually the oceans. The scale of this issue is immense. Research published in Environmental Science and Technology estimated that hundreds of trillions of microbeads were washed down household drains every single day in the United States alone. When millions of people repeat this small action daily, the collective output becomes staggering. Even if a state-of-the-art wastewater facility successfully removes 99% of these particles, the remaining 1% of an astronomically high number is still a massive volume of plastic. This mathematical reality is what transformed a routine morning scrub into a major water pollution concern. The environmental evidence eventually forced regulators to step in. In the United States, Congress passed the Microbead-Free Waters Act of 2015, which banned the intentional addition of plastic microbeads in rinse-off cosmetic products, including toothpaste. Manufacturing was phased out quickly, followed by a complete ban on retail sales later. Other regions soon followed, with the European Union implementing broad restrictions on intentionally added microplastics. Today, if you buy toothpaste in these regulated markets, it is highly unlikely to contain those classic plastic microbeads. The obvious problem was solved, but a closer look reveals that our bathrooms still have a significant plastic footprint. Take a close look at your toothbrush. While the handle is solid plastic, the bristles themselves are almost always made from nylon, which is also a synthetic polymer. Every single time you brush, these stiff bristles bend. Friction scrapes against your teeth, and the plastic material gradually wears down over months of use. As the bristles fray and lose their shape, minute fragments and fibers inevitably break off. While some of this material is captured in household waste, some is inevitably washed down the drain. While the exact quantity of plastic shed per brush varies based on brushing style and material quality, the cumulative effect remains. This issue extends to other areas of dental care, particularly dental floss. Many popular varieties of floss are manufactured from synthetic fibers like nylon or polytetrafluoroethylene, commonly known as PTFE. As these strong threads slide between tight teeth, they experience high friction, which can leave behind microfragments in our water systems. Because these materials are designed to be extremely tough and glide smoothly, they persist in the environment for an incredibly long time. While individual flossing might seem minor, it represents yet another daily pathway for synthetic polymers to enter our municipal wastewater streams. Beyond the ingredients and the brush, we must look at the packaging. Traditional toothpaste tubes are typically manufactured using a multi-layer design, fusing thin sheets of plastic with a layer of aluminum. While this keeps the paste fresh and prevents it from drying out, it makes the empty tube nearly impossible to recycle. As a result, billions of these squeezed-out tubes end up directly in landfills every year. While some modern brands are beginning to introduce monomaterial recyclable tubes or solid toothpaste tablets, the vast majority of consumer packaging in the oral care aisle remains anchored in this single-use plastic paradigm. This presents a complex dilemma. Brushing your teeth is entirely non-negotiable for human health. Severe tooth decay, gum disease, and poor oral hygiene can lead to chronic pain, systemic infections, and a significantly reduced quality of life. We cannot simply stop maintaining our teeth to save on plastic. The key is finding smart, sustainable alternatives that do not compromise medical safety. Dentists overwhelmingly agree that fluoride remains the gold standard for cavity prevention. Therefore, our environmental goals must align with established medical science, focusing on reducing unnecessary plastic waste while fully maintaining our rigorous oral hygiene standards. You can easily audit your own bathroom routine. Start by examining the active and inactive ingredients on your toothpaste tube. Look closely for polymer names like polyethylene, polypropylene, or nylon. If you spot these ingredients, you may want to research alternative brands that rely on natural polishing agents. Be careful not to panic over long, scientific-sounding names, as many are completely safe mineral compounds. Ingredients like silica, calcium carbonate, baking soda, and hydroxyapatite are highly effective natural abrasives that pose no plastic pollution risks. Additionally, monitor the physical wear of your toothbrush to ensure it remains highly effective. Transitioning to a lower impact routine is straightforward. First, continue brushing regularly using a high-quality fluoride toothpaste. Second, choose a toothbrush with a replaceable head or a wooden handle to minimize solid waste. Third, look for dental floss made from natural silk or coated in plant-based waxes where appropriate. Be cautious of greenwashed marketing. Some plastic-free alternative toothpastes omit essential fluoride, leaving your teeth vulnerable to decay. Always consult your dental professional before switching to trendy alternatives. The ultimate goal is to achieve an optimal balance, protecting your dental health while systematically choosing smarter, lower waste materials. The broader scientific understanding of microplastics in our ecosystem is still rapidly evolving. Researchers around the globe are actively investigating how these tiny particles travel through food webs, their concentrations in drinking water, and their potential long-term biological impacts. While many questions remain unanswered, the precautionary principle remains clear.
Plastic microbeads represent an entirely avoidable category of waste. Unlike complex medical equipment, they were intentionally added to consumer cosmetics, where safe, biodegradable alternatives always existed. By recognizing these subtle design choices, we can demand better material standards from the industries that manufacture our everyday household products. Ultimately, the issue of oral care plastics shows that environmental progress does not require sacrificing our personal health. By shifting away from hidden microbeads and demanding smarter material designs, we turn a basic daily habit into a conscious step toward protecting our water systems and our planet. Take a moment to check your toothpaste ingredients tonight. What type of toothbrush do you use? Let us know in the comments below.